Ore Monogatari. I love this series. It's amazing. It's so good, man. This series is incredible. Madhouse has done it again. I am really proud of the studio for taking on a romance and just killing it. So the English translation will be My Love Story. That's what the English title would be for this series. And it's just incredible. Even though we only have pretty much 3 main characters, which this story revolves around, it's high quality. It reminds me of, I was recently watching Discovery of Love. It's a Korean drama. It's a K-drama. And to that comparison, that series pretty much has 3 main characters as well. It's a love drama. It's a love comedy. But this series reminds me of that. It's not a live action, but for an anime, it's at the same level or even higher for most dramas, most love comedies are in that area. And I just do really enjoy the characters and the direction where this is going. So the first 4 episodes were really enjoyable. Let's talk about our main character. So Takeo reminds me of Harima. You guys know who I'm talking about. Harima, School Rumble. It's not the same personality, but it's just the same type of build. It's this big guy. He looks like an ogre. And people pretty much, when he was young, he played as an ogre. People say he's ugly, things like that. And it's just, I really love the difference and how they have the girls who aren't really into him. They're into Suna instead. But then all the guys are like, oh my god, Takeo, you're such an inspiration. We want to be just like you. It's a nice comparison. Now we have these 2 unlikely characters that became best friends. Of course, Takeo and Suna. But the thing is, throughout the whole series so far, at first you're like, what is going on with this Suna guy? Why is he there? Why does he not like the girls? And then towards the end we find out, I think it was like episode 3, we find out why he did that. So apparently all these girls were always into Suna and Takeo was always into them. But the thing is, behind his back they will make fun of him, and Suna will always realize this. He saw these things and he wasn't gonna have it. For his best friend was more important than all these stupid girls. So that's why he never was into them. Finally, this girl comes along where my boy saves her, and then he just instantly falls in love with her. The thing is, I knew from the moment that she was into him, but Takeo doesn't realize that. He thinks, oh, here it happens again. She is into my friend Zuda. So his mission is to bring them back together. Or not bring them back together, but to have them be together in a relationship, because he feels like she likes him and he likes her just because he complimented her. So it was just this big struggle that the audience know what's going on, but our main character doesn't. So it just makes it really funny. Now the unusual thing from a love romance is that the guy gets the girl. The main character gets the girl, and that happened by episode 3. I was so happy that we have this moment where she confesses, well, to Suna, but then Takeo was under the bed and he heard everything, and now they're girlfriend and boyfriend. It's really cute. Now, there's a big worry that I have with this series, and it's nothing bad, but it's the fact that they're doing such a good job at having us care about these characters that I'm knowing Madhouse, they take risks, and I feel like there's gonna be a character death at some point towards the finale. I really, if I was to call out a character death, it would have to be either Suna or it would have to be Yamato. Let me make sure I got the names correct. Yes, Yamato. Either of those 2 characters. Most likely, man, Yamato I think will be. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. Or maybe Suna is gonna. No, he wouldn't be developing feelings for her. I do hope that we have a 4th character. I do hope that they introduce somebody for Suna. Although from the opening and things like that, our posters, that doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe they're gonna surprise us and introduce somebody right now, but in the next few episodes, but maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna be these 3 characters throughout the whole season. So I'm not really sure what to say about that. And what they're gonna have for new content. Is it gonna turn? Right now it was more of a development and there was some comedy and it was great. But now that the guy has the girl, Takeo and Yamato are together, so what's gonna happen next? Where is the story gonna take us? And that's the exciting part, that we don't know what the direction is for this show. It can go into just straight up comedy. They could have more romance. They could have more other characters interact, because we did have the friends of Yamato and the friends of Takeo in the previous episodes, and they all had like lunch together and things like that. But what's gonna happen next? I'm not sure, but I can't wait to find out. This is one of my favorite shows of this season so far. Madhouse never disappoints. You guys know that saying. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this series. It's a really good. Do you enjoy this romance? And if you're not into romance, I highly recommend you start watching this show because it's actually very enjoyable. I'm usually not the type of person to watch romantic comedies, or well, if it's comedy I like it, but just romance in general, I'm not a big fan of it. But sometimes here and there are shows that just stand out, and whether you like, and this is for every genre, whether you like that type of series or not, it doesn't matter, because some shows are just so high quality that they draw you into it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.